Hugh, it's great to have you here today. Welcome. We are looking forward to talking with you and learning a little bit more about what you're working on.
Hi, InventOR. Thank you so much for having me today. That's my pleasure.
Let's get started. Why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us who you are, what institution you're representing, what degree program you were working on, and where are you from, Hugh?
My name is Hugh, and my last name is Lam. I'm recently graduated from University of Oregon, bachelor degree in business science, and focus on business. I started my companies went back to the day when I used to go school at UO. That was Rhino Revive. Rhino Revive is a company that we invented by finding the solutions after a couple hundred interview that we did for what's the best purpose of you buying clothes with sustainability way. And one day I found out the fact that one single t-shirt wastes about 730 gallons of water, and that hurt my feelings so bad that I even found out that 771 million people on our planet don't have access to clean water. At the time I used to work for Nike, I asked myself, what's the best way we can solve this? And that is how I found Run Revive. We make every single piece of clothes that we sell to our customers our sustainability way, and we use a portion of our profit. We donate funds around the world to support and restore change animals about to extinct, like the white northern pieces rhino when they only have two left. And furthermore, we try to do the best thing for the planet.
Wow, that is incredibly inspiring. You mentioned we. Can you tell me more about the team you've surrounded yourself with? Who do you have who's helping to collaborate, who's there supporting you?
Another person who was one of my colleagues right now actually went to school the same time as me. So it's really unique when I have a class that was the upper divisions of business, and she was MBA. Her name is Madeline Tomka, and she went to that same class with me. We have a pitch about the idea, and the first time I pitched about Run Revive actually in that class about a year ago, and she thought that the idea is great. So we partner up and we work up until today. Another one was the chief marketing officer from us. She graduated from University of Oregon, and me and her used to work for Nike for almost 2 years, and we found out the same things, and that's why we found Rhino. I'm the main founder, but Madeline Tomka also have a little bit in it.
That's fantastic. We love to see people trying to match themselves with others who have strengths to support you. That's fantastic. As you've been working through this, what are some of the biggest challenges and obstacles that you've been working through or that you are facing now?
Yeah, thanks for asking. That's a great question. We face many challenges. As any entrepreneur or any startup, we have a lot of problems. We consider our problems before we running a prototype. That's why we do over almost over 100 interviews, and we try to find what the unmet need for our customers before we execute and making the first MVPs. When we make the first MVPs, we thought that's amazing because a lot of customers like them. And at that point, after weighing test the products for over months, we found out that the quality of products is decreased over time. That pushed back the time for us, and that was one of the failures from our companies at first start. The reasons because we use organic cottons, and that give a little bit of too overwhelmed to wear, as well as the fabric is not stable enough, and we want to deliver the best quality for our customers to try to earn the business for life. So that's one of the reasons why I push back the time that we can make the products going. However, after that challenge, we go back and we try to find how to solve it, and we try to work with another suppliers. We're switching the fabric a little bit and the texturing a bit and the way we're knitting the fabric, that we turn out that the MVPs are better and they're ready to launch.
You've definitely faced a lot of challenges so far and you're ready for it. On to your next challenge. What inspired you to be a part of InventOR?
I heard about Invent Oregon when I went to University of Oregon, and one of my friends that recommended for me to join Invent Oregon. And I found out Invent Oregon is more than just seeking for grants. All the information I have from Invent Oregon really helpful for me. After the boot camp with Invent Oregon, I actually made many relationships that can help Rhino Revive to growth. I partner with RAN or Venture Labs. That's how to develop the business plans and how to actually more deep down into the customer segments and build up our business models to be a better versions. And I think that joining Invent Oregon is more than just seeking for grants.
That's fantastic. It really sounds like you've focused on what you want to gain from being an Invent Oregon, and also seems like you're pursuing some support from Virtue Lab, one of the Invent Oregon sponsors. That's fantastic. What are you hoping to achieve this year through working with Invent Oregon and Virtue Lab?
That's another amazing questions actually. So what we try to achieve this year is, of course, we want to go for the higher price. The reasons because that will be support our business plans a lot, and that will be one of the best kickstart for us. However, even without that, I feel like with walking away after the boost came in Invent Oregon, we will develop more that we understand how to actually deep down to do more research. And we want to know what our customers actually need. After working with Invent Oregon, I found out that organizing everything is the crucial way to build our business and how to structure it with the help of Gabrielle and Stacy. We want to make more connections from Invent Oregon that will support the long term for our business.
For Inventor, you have such a unique project. I'm curious, what do you want the judges to understand about what you're working on? What really sets Rhino Revive apart?
A lot of people probably asking us, "Oh, you guys make clothes, probably not a clothing brand." But for Run Revive, every single piece of clothes that we sell to our customers really care about quality. With many statements that we have, after work for Nike, I realized every single companies have at least three statements in their clothes to make the best quality of products. The best products are quality, fit, and comfy. However, with Run Revive, we value more than that. The fourth statement that we care about is sustainable, and we don't only say that we try to. We actually try to sell the sustainability clothes. We want to certify them, organic textiles, and we want to create something in inventions from biotech chemicals. We want to create our beach clothes from bamboo materials, from coffee materials, and organics cottons. The reasons behind that because using sustainability clothing can reduce the amount of wastewater by 11 times or even more. That can help our planet to beat climate change. And another event that we're working on right now is we want to make the hoodies or the sweats or a couple of our products want to make it water resistant by using the coating beeswax, and that's in testing phase right now. But we hopefully that can turn out nice and will work in our favor. Further than that, we want to go back to where I used to grow up in Vietnam and want to look more for different type of fabric that from bio, like lotus steel, for example.
That is incredible. Already looking towards your next innovation. We love to hear that. As a young founder, as a young innovator, just entering this world, we're curious what kind of responsibility do you feel like you have to work within sustainability? And what do you hope to see your fellow Invent Oregon competitors focus on as well?
I feel like for every single startup that when we build our companies that everyone have the same struggle that we have to do almost everything, but that is something inspire me because that's keep me busy and that help my ADHD. So I really excited when I first started. It's really challenged at first because I have to do almost of everything. I never code before, but at that time I still have to code my website. I feel for every single startup that join Invent Oregon will probably face many challenges as same way as Rhino Revive does. and we want to also support them, but we also want to see innovations in their projects that somehow reduce more of plastics or any materials that can affecting our planet. Something that maybe sustainability wave, how to innovate the challenge that can not only affecting on the purpose of use but also affecting the purpose of produce.
That is just so inspiring. Hugh, thank you so much for being with us today. It's been amazing to get to know you better, to really understand what you've built so far and what you're trying to build. Congratulations on being a finalist in Invent Oregon this year, and we wish you the best and can't wait to see where you go from here.
Yeah, thank you so much. I can't wait until sharing the more information and about how our company is going. And thank you so much for helping us. And I really want to get the bottom of our heart representing for Rhino Revive team. I really appreciate your help and your connections that make us as a business and with the better for us. And we really appreciate your help.